A computer. Buying a personal computer (PC) can be enjoyable or it can be frustrating. Unfortunately, some buyers believe all personal computers are alike, so their main objective is to find the cheapest one. Doing so can be a mistake. The old saying, "You get what you pay for," is true. There are several factors you should consider while deciding to purchase the right type of computer. Finding and purchasing a personal computer suited to our needs will require an investment of both time and money. There are two types of computers in the market: brand name and clone computer. Brand name computer. A brand name computer is a computer made by a large computer manufacturer such as IBM, Dell, HP, or Compaq. Brand name computers contain components made or approved by the manufacturer. Most computers that sold are brand name computers. Clone computer. The term clone computer refers to any computer that is not completely made by a large computer manufacturer. Clone computers are becoming more popular because they contain a variety of components from different manufacturers. This allows you to specify exactly which components you want a computer to contain. Compatibility and after-sale service. In future, if you want to upgrade your computer, then you should choose clone computer because you can easily upgrade it, unlike a brand name computer, as clone computer can support a wider range of components from a variety of manufacturers. Brand name computers are usually more expensive but more reliable than clone computers. You cannot easily upgrade brand name computers because it is specially designed and expensive to replace. Brand name computers usually come with better after-sales service than clone computers. Brand name computer manufacturers usually offer an extended warranty, technical support, and software support for program packaged with the computer. Consideration: before you purchase a computer, you need to know what type of computer is right for you and what extras you really need. If you have little experience with technology and find yourself unsure of how to proceed, you can start by talking to your friends and teachers about their computers. What type of computers did they buy? For what purpose do they use their computer? Choose your computer type. The most important consideration while purchasing a computer is the type of system that you need. Desktop. Most computer users buy desktops because these systems offer the most flexible configurations. If your budget is limited, you can purchase a less powerful system with fewer features. If money is not an issue, you can purchase a high-performance computer with many features. Notebook. Whether you travel for business or just want to work in the park or a mall for a while, a notebook computer offers you the flexibility to work almost anywhere. Keep in mind that a notebook generally costs more than the equivalent desktop computer. Netbook. A netbook is a type of notebook computer. It is smaller, lighter, and often not as powerful as a traditional notebook computer. Most netbooks cost less than traditional notebook computers. It is a perfect travel companion and meets basic computing needs, including email, web surfing, and simple document creation. Tablet PC. Choose a tablet PC if you often take notes at meetings and you want a convenient way to save those notes on your computer. The tablet PC's digital pen enables you to draw diagrams, annotate documents, and input handwritten messages. Purchasing a desktop. A desktop computer sits on or below a desk or table in a stationary location, such as a home, office, or school. Desktop computers are a good option if you work mostly in one place and have plenty of space in the work area. Once you have decided that a desktop computer is most suited to your computing needs, the next step is to consider important criteria about the computer's components. These are 1. Processor speed, 2. Size and types of memory, RAM and storage, 3. Types of input or output devices, 4. Types of ports and adapter cards, and 5. Types of communication devices. You should also consider if the computer is upgradable and to what extent you are able to upgrade. For example, all manufacturers limit the amount of memory you can add. Computer technology changes rapidly, meaning a computer that seems powerful enough today may not serve your computing needs after several years. Studies show that many users regret not buying a more powerful computer. To avoid this, plan to buy a computer that will last for at least 2 to 3 years. Below is a list of the various components likely to be found in a computer, along with recommendations and tips when considering any of the components below. System unit. A computer case is a box that contains most of the major components of a computer system. Computer cases are available in a variety of shapes and sizes. Along with other standard components, the system unit contains a microprocessor, main memory, RAM, and slots for installing a graphics board, sound board, modem, and other peripherals. Motherboard. The motherboard, sometimes called a system board, is the main circuit board of the system unit. Many electronic components attach to the motherboard. Others are built into it. You should always consider the latest motherboard. Motherboards cannot be replaced easily. Some motherboards include all necessary network, LAN, modem, video and sound capabilities, and do not require extra network, video and sound cards. Processor. The processor, also called the Central Processing Unit (CPU). Most processor chip manufacturers now offer multi-core processors. For a personal computer, an Intel Core i7 processor at 2.93 GHz is more than enough processor power for most home and small office users. Enterprises and power users should upgrade to faster, more powerful processors. RAM. The amount of random access memory, RAM, in your computer determines how fast your computer runs and what type of programs you can use. RAM plays a vital role in the speed of a computer. Make sure the computer you purchase has at least 2 GB of RAM. Hard drive. When looking for the hard drive, always get the maximum size hard drive with maximum capacity. It is recommended that you buy a computer with at least a 320 GB hard disk. If your primary interests are browsing the web and using email and MS Office programs, 1 TB if you also want to edit digital photos, or if you plan to edit digital video or manipulate large audio files, and 2 TB if you edit digital videos, movies or photos often and store audio files and music. Optical disc drives. Most computers include a DVD plus RW combination drive and or DVD or Blu-ray disc drive. A DVD plus RW or a Blu-ray disc drive allows you to read optical discs and to write data on, burn an optical disc. A Blu-ray disc has a capacity of at least 25 GB and a DVD has a capacity of at least 4.7 GB versus the 650 MB capacity of a CD. Speakers. You can buy good quality speakers that can turn the computer into a premium stereo system. Webcam. A webcam is a small digital video camera that can capture and display live video on a web page. You can also capture, edit and share video and still photos. Some webcams are built into computer monitors. Keyboard. The keyboard is an input device used to enter data in the computer. For this reason, make sure the keyboard you purchase has 101 to 105 keys, is comfortable and easy to use, and has a USB connection. A wireless keyboard should be considered, especially if you have a small desk area. Mouse. On a desktop computer, you use the mouse constantly. Make sure the mouse has a scroll wheel, which acts as a third button in addition to the top 2 buttons on the left and right. A wireless mouse should be considered to eliminate the cord and allow you to work at short distances from the computer. Monitor. The monitor is where you will view documents, read email messages, and view pictures. A minimum of 19 inches LCD flat panel monitor is recommended. But if you plan to use the computer for graphic design or game playing, then you may want to purchase a 22 inches or 27 inches monitor. Purchasing mobile devices. Notebook, netbook and tablet. If you need computing capability when you travel or to use in lectures or meetings, you may find a notebook computer to be an appropriate choice. The guidelines mentioned in the previous section also apply to the purchase of a notebook computer. The following are additional considerations unique to notebook computers, including netbooks and tablet PCs. Determine your computer needs. You need to determine whether a traditional notebook computer, netbook or tablet PC will meet your needs. If you spend most of your time working on a spreadsheet and or editing documents, email or using the internet, then a traditional notebook computer will suffice. If your primary use will be to access the internet while traveling and you are not concerned as much with processing power or hard disk capacity, consider a netbook. If you find yourself in need of a computer in school, or that you spend more time in meetings than in your office, then the tablet PC may be the answer. Displays of mobile computers. Active matrix and passive matrix screens are two types of displays in notebook computer. Active matrix displays high quality color that is viewable from all angles. Passive matrix is less expensive and is sometimes difficult to see in low light conditions and cannot be viewed from an angle. Notebook computers typically include a 12.1 inch, 13.3 inch, 14.1 inch, 15.4 inch or 17 inch display. Netbooks have screens as small as 7 inches. For most users, a 14.1 inch display is satisfactory. If you intend to use the notebook computer as a desktop computer replacement, however, you may opt for a 15.4 inch or 17 inch display. Some notebook computers with these larger displays weigh more. If you travel a lot and portability is essential, you may want a lighter computer with a smaller display. Tablet PCs use a digitizer below a standard 10.4-inch motion-sensitive LCD display to make the writing experience on the screen feel like writing on paper. Keyboards and pointing devices. Notebook computer keyboards, especially netbook keyboards, have far fewer keys than keyboards for desktop computers. Notebook computers also use a range of pointing devices, including touchpads, pointing sticks, or trackballs. Tablet PCs have digital pen. Before purchasing a notebook computer, try various types of keyboards and pointing devices to determine which is easiest for you to use. Optical disc drive. Mostly all the mobile computers include an optical disc drive. Although DVD or Blu-ray disc drives are slightly more expensive, they allow you to play CDs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs using your notebook computer and hear the sound through inbuilt speakers or earbuds. If you purchase a netbook, it might not include an optical disc drive. Instead, you might need to purchase an external optical disc drive. Ports and slots. Netbooks and tablet PCs typically have fewer ports than traditional notebook computers. Most notebook computers include common ports such as a video port, audio port, network port, FireWire port, and multiple USB ports, display ports, DVI or HDMI ports, and network port. Multi-touch technology. Tablet PC must support multi-touch technology. Newer operating systems now support hardware with multi-touch technology. Inbuilt webcam and wireless network connection. If you want to chat with friends online, consider purchasing a computer with an integrated webcam. A wireless network connection, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, WiMAX, etc. can be useful when you travel or use it in a home network. Increasingly more airports, hotels, schools have wireless networks that allow you to connect to the internet. Many users today are setting up wireless home networks. With a wireless home network, your notebook computer can access the internet as well as other computers in the house from any location to share files and hardware such as a printer and browse the web. Battery life. Many notebook computers provide a longer battery life for a larger screen, faster processor, and more storage. But some notebook computers come with a low capacity battery. For this reason, be careful in choosing a notebook computer if you plan to use it without access to electrical outlets for long periods. If you anticipate running the notebook computer on batteries frequently, choose a computer that uses lithium-ion batteries. These last longer than nickel-cadmium or nickel hydride batteries. Fingerprint reader. If you have critical information stored in your notebook computer, consider purchasing one with a fingerprint reader to protect the data if your computer is stolen or lost. Fingerprint security offers a level of protection that extends well beyond the standard password protection. Purchase additional software. You should make a list of applications for which you plan to use your PC. For example, you will use your PC to prepare letters and reports, analyze numeric and financial data, prepare visual presentations, access the internet, listen to music, or create and work with graphics. Your hardware requirements also depends on the minimum requirements of the software you will run on your computer. When you purchase a computer, it may include bundled software. Some sellers even let you choose which software you want. You should consider that the software you are getting with the computer is full version or demo version.